Hi guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Um, it's Friday, so let's be reasonable. Let's not get carried away. Sorry, I'm still sleeping. Uh, it's a break, so it's a break. So well, yeah, previous T1 is the same as the current one, so you can just leave it like this. We don't need a close manipulation signal here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. And that's an up thrust. Hmm. Oops. Arguably, that was the. Also, maybe not. I don't know what it is. But it's definitely a place to look short. That's crazy, but that's an up thrust. Not the biggest volume. We don't need to limit ourselves with 0.5 because it's the monthly. Let's keep it open. It was Dow Jones. $4.89. This is still good in continuation of the trend. Yeah. I would be super skeptical though, but it is good in continuation of the trend. Boom, this guy goes higher. You see, RTS is more conservative because it's tied to, it's nominated in United States dollars, so it's very tightly correlated with the ruble against dollar. Well, also close. Also close. It's right there right now. Oh, okay. That's the break. It's kind of good break because the biggest portion of the body of the bar is underneath, or is above the support level because it's one of the biggest volumes. Yeah. For what it's worth, it looks good. Yeah, this level is gone. Фази, самолет. Yeah, I didn't take this trade. An hourly trade was there as well. Hourly trade would have closed in profit. This guy would be like a virtual stop. It still holds the level. And that's a good level. Look at this. Fjord. Just made my little bit more than 2R here. And now it's bebopping. ZTS is at the level. Is at the level. There's no volume. So here's our transition shown. Unvolumed. Which is good. In here, guys, is the benefit to news analysis. Look at this guy. Hey, wait. What I honestly didn't know when I was opening Intel is that Intel is struggling politically. It has a backlash from the government and all of that. What I've learned yesterday when this happened is that they struck a deal with government, with present administration, in terms of selling a portion of the shares to government because it's like strategic. They were accused of working with Chinese. So they had a pressure on them. Anyhow, looking on monthly, this was not a good place to buy. Why did I decide to buy here? Anyone knows? 0.5. I'll need to look into my logbook. Can't even tell why and how I came up with this brilliant idea to buy more shares. Yeah, this looks like a lot like an exhaustion, and that happened the last hour yesterday when the news were announced. I'm good because I'm sitting like here. Oh, okay, that was my thinking. Let's see what was my thinking. I set some level in here, exhaustion volume, like big volume here, and then from hour, I did 2R and decided it's like I need more. There was the level here, and took it from, you see, like reaction bar, bigger volume on reaction bar, and it didn't end well. And the dividends it pays are like minimal, if not neglectable. I might have to revise my list of dividend paying stocks, for the stocks with the yield of more than 2%, because what Intel pays is, oh wow, so now it's 0. Oh, that what happened because of the struggle probably. Oh, you see, they were paying like almost 5 and then down. Yeah, so the stock is struggling. Ay. This guy, I wasn't drunk charging it, it just did a split today. And adjusted all the levels. What you basically need to know is that nothing changed. You see, it just moved a little bit. Yeah. Just ducked under and no chance for any of us. That's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah, this is. So it formed something here that would be tradable. Because look what a nice balance it shows here. And it's a resistance level on monthly, so you would expect, not you, but one would expect some noise, what we call noise, at this level. Okay. Why am I even here? Because it's now good to 0.5. Yeah. That's exactly why I'm here. Good volume. We don't need this on hour. Yeah. And it's good in continuation of the trend. It's again super reasonable, super careful, because it's a Friday. I think like Tuesday through Wednesday are the best times to trade. 692, 690, so it went down. Baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by. Well, technically, it's right there. And it's good now. We have place for manure, and it's absolutely volumed. There's bigger volume on this guy, but who cares? And it's like volume T1, because this bar arguably is the part of this 237, 231. 250. Well, yeah, but it's there. I would stay away from this. Volume distribution is ultimately good. Yeah, there's nothing even to stay away from on hourly. I was gonna say I would stay away from, no, nothing to stay away from. Yeah, it looks good. Interesting. This volume looks alright. We are below this volume, and then it tried to revive here and didn't go, and that was initiative takeover pretty much. In a one gap, in a one gulp. Today in the morning. Just boom, and goes under. We need volume though. He has a little volume on this bar, but we either need test or it's not the biggest volume, you see? The volume count dropped. That was like boom, boom, boom volume, and then boom, boom, boom again, and here exhaustion-ish. And then it goes, it tried to upthrust it, and that didn't go, goes higher. But definitely it's not the biggest volume. Yeah, we need to see a bigger volume. One can tell that like levels coincide. Like this. You know? You know? Yeah. Volume, it's all tested, and still there's a bunch of bigger volume, and it's all bullish. One bearish, but this one is bigger, so no, I'm sorry, AMD. We need to see volume. Other than that, Lockheed Martin. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say the Merchant of Death. Which it really is. My comforting idea is that by speculating it, it doesn't care. My brokerage account cares though. So like ideally maybe I should be only trading ethical stocks. Practically, however, I'm still to get there. Let's be honest. Green stocks, ethical stocks, sustainable stocks, whatever you call them. And there's so many, but I'm not holding in portfolio. Oh, that's a perfect 0.5. And even if I did, it's just... if the management is still like a major shareholder, or they have like a massive buyback, so that can influence the company. But other than that, yeah, so that definitely needs a test. And you see it's like it's a wave, it's not the impulse. The approach is a wave, not the impulse. So I need to see I see the strength, but I don't see the weakness. You can tell that cumulatively this is less than this, and this is less than this. So I see like strength, weakness, strength, and weakness. However, that needs a test. And it's counter trend. Well, it's conservative on hour. However, on daily, it's maybe that was my indicator that this is a volume of strengths, and then weakness, and then strength again, and then weakness again. I'm not in this trade. I'm not in this trade. This is a good level though. Yeah. And that was a sign of strength that didn't go. Just broke immediately. Yeah. It broke the level and now confirmed change of direction. And it's aimed for 0.5. And it is in 0.5 of the entire thing. It needs to reverse. Yeah, last hour of the day. Bro, so high. It's so high. We don't need it on day. And I don't know what this is. Definitely not for minutes. And probably not from days. Oh yeah, it's from days. Yeah, that's how it went. That's the only level we have. Yeah. And it could be coincidence of the levels, but it broke it anyway. It closed bearish, so there's no point of looking at it like this. Yeah, this guy went down. Yeah, this volume kind of kills this spring test and bigger volume on test, so it's not a test. Volume is here though in all of it, but but no. But no. And what was the biggest volume here? Was here. It tried to spring it, like, and then didn't go. Yeah, it's okay when the wave ducks under 0.5. When it just begins, it's alarming. It means it's like weak, but still it's acceptable. Yeah, trade I didn't take. I missed it, but it's a good trade regardless. It's a good trade. Oh, look at this volume thing. It's like good in continuation of the trend. However, it has a tail. A massive tail. Yeah, right there. 5 minutes indicate us, warns us to stay away. Yeah. Here. I was doing Austrian accent recently for Monk in what's the name of the production? United Rice or something, about the oceanographer in Crisp in San Diego. He was an Austrian descent. Did you hear back from them? Oh, it's not even previous T2, it's a current T2. And the previous one was somewhere over here. Oh, the same. And it can be like, there's no point of considering the T2 before the level of superior time frame. So yeah, this volume is alarming. We'll keep it open just for funsies. Yeah, once it tests this thing, counter trend, has room to go, and we are under. That's initiative takeover. Boom. It tried to bounce from here and then didn't go, and then boom. Everything checks out on 5 minutes and on hour, but we are going against daily time frame. That's what bugs me. It's absolute counter trend on daily. And it's a short, so it can only be traded. Can only be traded with a real stop. And you see how highs are going high, lows are going, well, it went here, but yeah, if you're guys into like these tunnels, channels, you'll definitely show, look, can't you see there is a channel here? Let's draw just for funsies. I don't do it, but okay. Here's the channel. Yeah. You see it? Because I do. Yeah, I think I'll have to. Volume died though. Look at the volume. Head volume here. Head volume here. I think I'll need to let it go. Okay, what's going on here? Boom. Went down just to a bounce of 0.5 and go back up. Why am I so afraid though here? Yeah, the channel. Or if it goes expands this level and then shows us like the biggest volume or something. Some other signs of strength. Look, and this volume is already bigger, 27.7. Yeah, bigger volume on test is another no-no. I kept it because it's good in continuation of the trend now. It's kind of a skill to be able to flip your view of the market. And once it didn't hold T2, the resistance support level, just flip it. Flip it and go down, track it down. I'm not saying you have to trade it down, but it's just like flexibility, neuroplasticity, let's call it this way, that you have to have on the market. And this is not the biggest volume. While I was doing my blah blah blah, see, it kind of cherishes the eyes, like, yeah, it's here, but no, it's not that biggest volume at all. If anything, this is the biggest volume that's been already up thrusted. Yeah. First it showed like the level of test, and then this, and then this. Yeah, you see this volume? 42, 48, 46, bigger volume on tests. Like our biggest no-no. Our biggest no-no. On volume spring and bigger volume on test, same deal. It's like, ooh. Someone was high. No, I was on set yesterday. A lot of drawing are made while me being on set. That's also a test. That's a break. So this goes for T1 now. And that's the sign of strength right here. Then been broken yesterday. Bigger volume on test also is sentence for temporality doesn't mean time frame doesn't matter. The rules are absolutely the same. The bigger volume on test. Well, it's also the creek level. So it depends on where the volume is. The volume is here. And that looks like a sentence. Yeah, now this model is broken, this setup. Yeah, we have the situation buttons 0.5 and you see it's not the biggest volume, but it's big volume. So I'm sorry. Math is good in continuation of the trend. It should be marked accordingly. Whoa. You guys can hear this chopper. Oh, the BBs are meeting today in Alaska. Big bosses. Those two. Gosh. It would be so funny if it wasn't so sad, you know? Of what they do. Not only they do, but cumulatively. Politicians. What they do. Well, now it's this. Let's just be easy on ourselves. And it's a Friday, you know. And I made some money on Ford this week, so relax, take it easy. It's our Friday anthem now. Relax. Friday, also last and Thursday of the month. Last and Thursday of the week, last and Thursday of the month, last and Thursday of the year. Relax, take it easy. Oh, look. That was a volume. Yeah, that was an entry. A quick entry. Then the market went bananas. Bananas. And yeah. And there is nothing to look at, it just... Oh gosh. It got stuck again. From Nasdaq, not so far. Maybe I'll need to write to freaking OBS or change it, because it keeps on glitching on me and I don't like it. Okay, our Netflix. Nothing here for me. Actually, it's not an hourly watch anymore. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this guy. And it changed directions, so I think I have the shares frozen on my Russian account because they are from unfriendly market, so they're sitting there just waiting their moment to be sold. I'd rather them like unfreeze the markets for and me be able to sell it. That would be a good place to sell. That'd be a good place to sell. But yeah. And what I'm trying to see here, what I'm looking for anyway. It's an official correction now. Change direction as it should. This is our 0.5. Went down and then down again. Well, wow. It looks weak here. However, also counter trend on monthly, counter trend on daily. Oi, 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 oi. Ay, 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 ay. Forget it. Get it and forget it. That's my motto. That's how I roll. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It can be a continuation of the trend if it closes this bar bullish. It's daily watch. Sibneft. It's daily. And this is daily. Let's see our bigger losses and gains. Oh, Cisco Systems. Wasn't Cisco like a .com very hard in late 90s? Yeah, this doesn't look good. It was. Look, from 10 cents, from 6 cents to 82 bucks in 10 years. It didn't suffer much through .com. It corrected to, well, it did. Sorry, it's logarithmic. Sorry, it went from 82 to $8. Collapsed 10 times. Yeah, that was a dot-com bubble. Don't let logarithmic. Yeah, that's how it looks. Dun, 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 dun. Well, technically it's coincidence of the levels here. Because if you remove monthlies, we'll see this picture vividly. Okay, I don't know what this is about. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, okay. Alright. This is resistance and this is support. And the previous level was here. I don't see like strengths and weakness. I see like more so otherwise weakness and then strengths. But it's there. It's there. And it needs to stop. You need to stop, Mr. Stock. It's still within the model. What else? Baboosh. It's in correction. This is weird. Up, up, down, and then was it a balance? 1, 2, 1, 2. One can say it's a balance. I don't like the balance like this because the highs go higher and lows go lower. So, excuse me, but what kind of balance are you? I'd rather see it like this. Yeah. This is definitely a new transition extreme. And we don't need you on daily. It's only good to... It's counter trend, so it's only good to 0.5. Yeah, up to here. There is space, but I told you to change direction. Ooh, that was hot. To hit it and just go like this. And it's an annual level. Ooh, and it's a trend. It's a trend. Resistance. Yeah. That's also arguably a gosh, I'm freaking out. I glitched. The balance. It's arguably balanced on daily. And I was trying to mumble. I mumble. I know it's against the public speaking theories and techniques and all of that, but I'm a mumbler, and that's it. Take it or leave it. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Has no business for daily, but that looks neat. And the volume looks like a reversal. At least for this episode. It's like, yeah. And remind me to remove Intel from my list once I'm done with it, because it doesn't pay dividends anymore. So yeah, no, HSBC is good for a correction. This volume I already tested. That was a huge volume. It was there. I did some money on its way up. Why don't I make some money on its way down? Well, it's a wave. Yeah, no, that's it. No continuation of the trend here because it's within the range. So I cannot put 0.5 from the previous T2 because it's not in neutral zone after break. It's within the range of superior time frame. Same on this guy. Wait. Ah, okay, no, not the same. Yeah, it's in a break now. I'm looking at it right now. I think that's it. This guy is nearing 0.5. You know what I mean? Let's keep on a daily watch. Oof. I haven't here. Oof. Huh. It still holds short. Let's put it on the daily watch. Just for funsies. Okay, I'm gonna go. This is now official. So that's just a transition extreme. That's just a local extreme. Thank you, Dow Jones. See you in the next series. Huh, look at this guy. Would have worked, right? I would need a test anyway. No, it wouldn't work yet. I would need a test. Adobe broke the level and grinds higher. And good for it. So that's our sign of strength now. It's not that biggest volume of the entire wave because you can see that it was a wave here, but the rule is if it's already made a wave, we go from the last approach. The last approach is here, so that's our sign of strength. Okay guys, I'm gone. Trade responsibly on your own. I carry out all the decisions at your own discretion. Gosh, it glitched again. I'll need to do something with freaking OBS. Yeah. Never listen to anyone. No one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people, such as myself.